I saw nothing that would lead. I mean, the demonstrators I watched were extremely peaceful. The police that I watched were extremely respectful.
So when did the quote rioting start?
Well, 100 people got arrested last night. It happened further down 15th, like past the Mint, perhaps. My wife was with me, so I didn't want to go any further than that. But we went down about a block and a half, and I'm going to tell you, I mean, we're hearing a lot of cops, those protesters out. All I can tell you is what I saw. What I saw was all the money that Denver spent on this. You can see it's well spent. These guys were very well equipped. As I mentioned, looked like 14th century samurai. The police did.
With the federal grants, though, it's all federalizing.
Sure,
see, it all sounds reasonable, and we have these foundation liberals out here, and there's just always a crisis. And I had Recreate 68 people. They said that's who they were with, shoving and pushing on me yesterday and attacking my cameras, and they're down here. Basically, the media goes and points a camera at them, looking like a bunch of weird freaks, instead of the families out here, the good-looking people.
I got to tell you something.
I know they've been nice to you, and you're
no, this is so nice to
you're bivouacked in their facility.
No, it isn't so much that. All I want is the truth. All I know is what I witnessed was the relationships between the officers and Recreate was, I could call it a truce. I mean, I have not seen in the 2 days we've been here one bad moment. Now, I understand that the police come in and out of the park, they sweep in and out of the park, and you can see squads marching. I'm fine with all of that, and I think 68 was too. I don't know what happened. I'm not representing the police. I'm sure
the anarchists are wonderful people.
Well, no, I'm not saying they're anarchists. They're wonderful people. What I'm saying is, you asked me what I saw.
But you couldn't see why Hunter got arrested. No. All I have to say is, I'm usually the guy bashing the police. I'm usually the guy who makes films about it. And if that's what I was seeing here, I'd be reporting on it and I'd be showing it. And I've been in New York. I've been all over the place. Canada, Seattle, L.A. I mean, you name it, at demonstrations, Austin, Texas, and the cops have acted horrible. We've caught them dressed up like anarchists, starting fights. We've caught anarchists being protected by police, being shuttled around. I have not seen that here. I've seen the police be... No, but I've seen them be very restrained, very professional. And I agree with you. And I've seen the anarchists act like a bunch of punks. Now, I don't mean all the anarchists. I mean the ones that come up and start punching me in the arm.
You asked me what I thought, and what I've seen of 68 people, that isn't the case, and it's not been the case for the police. I don't know what happened down that street last night, but clearly it did. I mean, when we started walking down there...
Well, what do the police say happened?
The police say they charged them. There was...
and we did see that Sunday night, but the police didn't...
Hang on.
Remember Sunday night when they charged him?
The officers told me off the record, and again, tell me what I was told, that there was a movement here that said, okay, and they're allegedly not 68, but rather unconventional Denver, and that they said, we're going to have a march without a permit. They started down that street marching without a permit, which is not the deal that 68 has. They hit a point, there were two cops, and then there was an incident, another incident. Backup was quickly called, and that group got separated, and the police officers boxed them in to separate them. Then everybody here hears it, and they start down, and the chant, I could hear the chant the whole way down called, freedom, 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 freedom. And
well, in a way, that is a provocation then by the police, because well, you don't need a permit to march if you're not blocking streets. The streets are already blocked down here. The police shouldn't have boxed them off then, and that did escalate it.
When one of the guys said to me, that they boxed him off, and there were kids in there and women, and you saw, I don't know. Like I said, you asked me what I'm thinking. I'm telling you what I've been told, and what I've been told is that. And so then, when we watched last night, the chant was freedom, 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 freedom. And it got closer to 10 o'clock, and I get up at 30, and I said, let's go. Now, what I heard last night and what I'm hearing this morning from our newsroom, 100 arrests took place. They were taken over to this place over here, and from there out to Smith Road, which is out further east. It's the county jail, and they're released out there, which is really about, I'm going to guess, 15 miles from the city. And that's why this morning it was said the truce was broken.
Okay.
I suspect you'll be here tonight.
Well, in closing, I just want to be clear about all of this, and that is, Peter, I came here to really document what was happening. I was very quiet. I was over there doing interviews off away from the protest. The Recreate 68 people announcing themselves as that came over, started bullhorning me with a bullhorn in my face, and then started getting around me, shoving me, saying I wasn't welcome. And I said, what about my First Amendment? So they were screaming at me. I started screaming back at them. And then more people came over from Recreate 68 and said, basically, leave. And they couldn't really tell me to do that, but they were shoving me and pushing me and elbowing me. So I said, all right, I'm not going to give you what you want, have a crisis, I'm going to leave. Then I had anarchists walk up and go, beautiful day in the neighborhood, boop, boop, Yesterday here, Alex Jones coming up, saying, hey, let's take a picture with you, and then, going, bleep you, basically punking me. I had him shoving me. I had the anarchists, while Michelle Malkin's bodyguards are bumping into me, I had them like poking me in the back and giggling and snickering. And there were also frat boy yuppies posing as anarchists to act stupid that ended up leaving with Malkin. She had probably 6-7 people with her. And so it was just bedlam. And people were saying Alex was misbehaving out there with Malkin, and Alex was yelling and screaming. After these people were bumping into me and attacking me, and people can all see that video archived at Infowars.com from the live feed that we streamed out. This is unedited, Infowars.com. And Peter, I want to thank you,
man.
for having me on.
Right,
great
now,
show.
Everybody, here's the deal. We're back here tomorrow, and Greg Hollenbach's going to speak with our boss.
Hey, I want you on my show today.
All right, I'll give you a phone number, and hopefully we're back. I know we're back here tomorrow morning with Sam Riddle, and God only knows what else. And hopefully Thursday morning. Daryl Luby, Greg Hollenbach, and this man right here. See this guy down above the stairs? He's with the city. You have been special, man. Thank you. Everybody, the guys are on in the afternoon. I'm going to do Glenn Beck on CNN and a bunch of other stuff.
Lord Beck.
Lord Beck. Take care, everybody.
All
Thanks.
right.
We'll do it again tomorrow and do it this afternoon.
That was good. Thanks for having me on, man. Hey, listen, give me your number. Let me have my producer call you.
Let me do this. I'll tell you, if I get you, do you want to do a show?
I got to do another show.
Take care. Let me give you a number.
My show's on. It's 10 minutes. It's big.
All right, I'll give you the show. We're going to give you the number.
Can't you just do 10 minutes to it?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you my cell phone.
I just want you to go on with the guy I got Jason Berman sitting in.
Okay.
Hey, you go watch the video. Those guys are liars.
Yeah, I love it, but my attention span is sort of a long video and they're yelling back and forth. But
You got to watch the start of it.
We're still rolling, Alex.
Well, I guess I said they ground puppies then. I guess it's all true. Oh, sure.
He admitted.
You don't want to put it on the internet, though.
Yeah. Change the numbers quick.
Just a ballpark. We're live 10 to 2. What's a good time for you?
10 to 2 what time?
Mountain.
Central.
I'm giving you
Oh,
Mountain.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
10 to 2 Mountain.
Yeah.
Find me and I'll leave a message and a phone number to call back on. I'm going to go work out and I have so much to do. So call me and...
Well, you're a witness to some of this. I want to get you on. All righty. Thanks for
all right, guys.
If I see anything else wild, you want me to call?
Absolutely.
Real quick.
I'm sure you'll run into a lot. You know what? Actually, later on today, I'm going to get out about on my phone.
Good.
So that tomorrow morning, recast.
Good. Were you out here last night?
I wasn't right spot. So I'll get you then tonight. Walk around with you. See what happens.
How much battery we got left on this? Because I want to know if we can go video the next interview.
Well, we got everything juiced up. It's I'll have to call Bob and ask him to give me a rundown. But we should be good.
Hey, Greg, don't
We got an hour, don't we?
We should have at least an
I
hour.
was asking Steve, they go to these things, they say, it has nothing to do with the Somali smoke flying overhead, they're like,
No, they always lie.
like that. They like, the Somali guy had enough cyanide to kill about 450 people with him. Not just himself.
Are you kidding? A pound and a half will kill more than 450.
Well, 300 milligrams per person to get that. So you can do probably maybe more than that, but it's a lot of cyanide. And it's a midnight cycle. You hear it come on the news, when you're listening to George Norrie, and then all of a sudden it's gone, and you don't hear it in the morning and stuff. And then a couple of days later, Peter Boyles has it. The same thing with these guys. They're already suppressing the news on these guys, whether they're nuts or not. We don't know.
I agree. We need another investigation by my guys at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Paul Watson, Kurt Nimmo. Come on, guys. Get on it. Continual coverage at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Live video feeds all day long for everybody over there at Justin TV. I am Alex Jones. We're going to go ahead and
Bob.
we're going to go ahead and sign off here.
Okay.
We're still going live, right?
Right now we're live.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and sign off and go over to the next radio interview.
Okay. Bob, can you tell us how we're doing better?
Yeah, don't kill it yet. Let's give people a park shot.
Okay. So, say what, Bob? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Whenever you can.
What's going on? What did you say?
He's not at the office. He's not by a computer at the moment.
But we're live, right?
Right. We're live. Yeah.
Well, good job. Oh, get the whole world.
All right.